Right, so this is the one we've all been waiting for. We've got the Abarth in the workshop going on the ramp. We've got a few little bits and mods that we're going to do. So we're going to take you through step by step how we're going to do it. The turbo has arrived, minus the boost sensor and the map sensor, unfortunately, but I've rang them and apparently they are going to send them out, but we can do that after. It's not going to hold us up on this bit anyway. Over here, oh, we've still got the gearbox mount to go on as well. We've got the intercooler and we've got injectors and also coilovers. So yeah, let's get it on, see what we can do. Don't forget, at this point of the video, if you can just take 2 seconds out of your time just to click subscribe if you haven't already, and if you like the video later on down the line, give us a thumbs up and drop us a comment. So this is what we're up against. We went on this one, the Technics set. I mean, they're not the best, not the worst, but they're a good all-round cheap set. They're about 300 quid, these were, for all-round adjustables, which ain't out the way. I mean, you can pay in excess of £1,000, but we'll see what they're like when we fit them. That's all I can say. As you can see on here now, we've got all the wheels off. We're starting on the back, working our way forward, and luckily we've got a brand new beam on this one, so it's nice and strong, which we've already fitted, and we already fitted new shocks and that, and we've literally put new strut top mounts on the front as well, but we've decided it's all got to come off. Probably will be upgrading the exhaust, at least back box at one point, but we'll see how it runs with the system that we got first. But I've just spoke to the company who we got this turbo kit from, and now they're saying that the sensors weren't included in the price, even though it clearly says on the website that they're included in the price. So I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm waiting for a phone call back, but that's done me heading, because I was hoping we were going to get it all done in one go, but it looks like a slight delay on that now. Well, don't matter. The good thing is we've had all of this off already, so we know all the bolts are nice and fresh to come off. And yeah, we're going to crack on now. So what Martin's doing here is setting these adapters at the lowest setting first, so then we can adjust them up if we need to, but we're going to sit it on the floor first and then see how it looks. Because the back is quite high on this as well. The back was a lot higher than the front, obviously, because carrying passengers and luggage. But yeah, we'll put the springs in, and there's an obvious difference as well with these. You can see there's an obvious difference. We're a coil shorter, aren't we? So fingers crossed it's going to sit nice and it won't be too much messing about adjusting it up. As you can see here, we're just fitting the shocks back up, and rears are actually already done. Simple as that.
Nice little bag, isn't it?
Keep that, put my sandwiches in. Get the old French stick in there. There you go, that goes on there. And you use the same top mounts, do we then?
Yeah.
Well, that's handy that we bought 2 new ones then.
Nearly got fitted last week.
Yeah. As you can see, all the front suspensions now stripped down, all raring to go. Got that one going up into place. We've just got to hope now that the drop links are okay to put back on. Martin thinks we might need adjustables, but we're going to try them first and see how it all fits back together. As you can see, the near side now is all fitted up. Just got to adjust that down. Drop link fitted, hopefully it's all going to work. Everything's back in. Looks quite smart, nice and shiny. Nice Technics set. If anyone else has used that Technics set, let us know what you thought it was like. Hopefully it drives all right. It should do. All right, bringing the ramp down now. Let's see how it sits for the first time. The front's gone right down. The backs we've got to.
Back's still going down, isn't it?
It's still got to go down. It looks pretty much the same as it was. The front's perfect, isn't it? Do you think that's too low? The front. Come a long way.
The back's going down, won't it?
Yeah. Unless we just put a few bags of sand in the boot. Is that what you was thinking? I've just had a look under there. I don't know whether you can see. We'll send it back up. The reason the backs ain't got down because it's resting on the bump stop on the in the cup. So we're going to have to take the bump stops out, I think, or cut them in half. What do you reckon's best? Just take them out. Taking them out. Right, took the bump stops out. Obviously, you've got a lot of clearance now. We're going to lower it down, and hopefully, if we got this right, it's going to sit equal front to rear. But time will tell. So, Martin's lowering the ramp. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. And still not quite enough, is it? Will it go more? Is it on its low setting? I suppose we're not going to need it, are we? Because we don't need to go any higher. 25, 30? Yeah. Should we do that?
We can try it, can't we?
Yeah. Well, we're not going to need it if it's if we're not going any higher, are we? What's the point in having an adjuster when like it's only adjust higher? Up we go again. Just had Martin's just tattooed me. It's always Martin, isn't it?
Just got run over.
Yeah, he just drove over my arm, like, you know. Ended up with a trouble tattoo. But, right, so third time lucky now, we're coming down. As we hit the floor, the day after we started coming down. Here we go. Ready? Final, last time. That's better, isn't it? Would you say we've got to lift the front though now?
It might settle a bit.
Yeah. It's better. Without cutting a coil off the springs, you ain't going to get it any lower than that. But I suppose it will come down. It will come down a little bit, won't it?
Yeah.
What do we do about the front, sir? Leave them for now? Or do we go up a notch?
Well, we can always go and test it at this point,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
Yeah, I agree.
Not much to wind up anyway.
No. I don't know whether we'll get a jack under as well. Well, because we lowered it, we didn't think about this, did we? I've got to try and... I'm trying. Because we lowered it, we can't get the ramp out. I know how we can do it, Mart. If we can't get it out. Oh, it's coming, I think. Go again. Oh, I need to pull the skirt off. Go on, one more go. If we can't, we can lift it back up and drop it onto the drop it onto some blocks on the front. No. We're gonna have to lift it back up and put some wood under the front wheels, ain't it? Huh? What we got? I can temporarily take this one off here, Mart. He's got one. Mart's got one. Didn't think of that one, did we? Oh well, good thinking. Yeah. So we're going to put some blocks under these wheels, and hopefully It's enough.
Everything doesn't roll back.
Yeah, rip the skirt clean off. Have we locked in, yeah? That should give us enough space to... Oh, it's going. Hold it there. Can you hold the car? Because it's going to roll.
It's not rolling, it's rolling.
There we go. Alright, so what we've got here now, took the front bumper off. As you can see, the original setup, you've got an intercooler either side. Small intercoolers. The one that we've got now replaces this bottom crash bar, and it literally sits in front of the... Hopefully it sits in front, because it does come with some other brackets, don't it?
Yeah.
So it should just sit nicely snug in front of that condenser there. Right, so yeah, as you can see, just moving the intercoolers out of here. All the metal pipe work as well, we believe, is not needed, is it, Mart?
No.
I think so. All this pipe work that rots from inside out, we can get rid of. And it comes with extra length of pipe on the new intercooler. And it is a heavy duty piece of kit as well, isn't it, that? It's a nice one. So I'm quite happy with the intercooler so far. But we've got to strip all this front off again to get to it, because all the turbo and that's all behind there. Have we got to take the rad out, actually?
You might be able to put it forward.
Yeah, I was just thinking we might be able to just give us enough room to get in there. But yeah, hopefully we're not going to need any of that. Look, you can see how rusty it is. And it was still, even though I welded that back up, it was still blowing. I could hear it as a bit of a boost leak. But yeah, we're going to crack on with this now and see how we can get on. I'm running out of time this afternoon, so I'm going to have some Weetabix and get going. So there's the intercooler and the brackets. They do, however, come with these little crappy clips, which I'd advise to get some proper boost clamps, because I can see that they're going to definitely fail you. We're going to try and undo these bolts now and just pull the front panel forward, see if it gives us enough space to get onto everything. Right, so we've stripped all the front off. We've managed to get away with just pulling the front forward rather than taking all the rads off. And luckily, we've already done the manifold bolts on this a few weeks ago, so we haven't broke anything, have we, Mart? Just double checking. Hopefully we haven't broke anything. Should be all right. So yeah, it's just a case of now building all the turbo up and getting it back into place. So because it's like not exactly bolt on bolt off, there's a little plate that comes with the kit, and then the plate.
Do you know someone's up there?
But where?
Up there.
I'll tell Sarah.
3 people.
Okay. So the plate bolts onto there, and then it's got 2 other holes in, which is there, which bolts onto there, and fingers crossed it all marries up. Now we finally worked out which way the oil feed goes. There's some little blocks, whether you can see down there, some little blocks that this is the feed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that the oil feed goes onto the filter housing to step it out a little bit. So we're going to mount the turbo on now and then fit the top end on and then nip everything up when it's all in place to save kinking the hose. So just to make it easier for everyone else, the adapter that you get, which is here, sits on the top of the turbo. We thought it might sit down on the filter housing, but it doesn't. It goes on the top, so you've got clearance to get out and round the back and down. Right, so after a grafting afternoon, Martin's gone off knackered because it's been very hot today. It's probably 30 degrees. I've got a suntan in the bloody workshop. Turbo we've managed to get on. We did have an issue with the one bolt, because when we helicoiled it before, when we pulled the bolt out, it pulled the helicoil out as well, which nightmare. So we've had to re-drill it, re-bolt it. That's all on now. We've just got to sort the oil return pipe, which is underneath, put that on there. We've got to block the old water cooled system, because this one's oil cooled, and then we can start putting the down pipe on and bolting the exhaust up to that, etc. Then we've got, I don't know if you can see, we've got a, oh, the battery's gone on the light, you're not going to see. There's somebody at the door. We've got to put the injectors in, and we're waiting on the two sensors, the boost sensor and the map sensor, and that should be, fingers crossed, all coming tomorrow because he's put it on a 24. That's coming from Ireland, and yeah, fingers crossed. It's took a bit longer than we thought, but we're getting there. So tomorrow is another day. Right, we've got some brand new 390 injectors from KSM Motorsports. Now these babies, we're going to swap out. These are the best ones we could find. I gathered we needed some good injectors just to make sure that we're putting the right amount of fuel in and doing it efficiently as well. So the review on these was quite good. So I thought, right, we're having them. Very important part of the job, but now we just got to get the old rail out and swap them over. So let's get on with that. As you can see, we undo the bolt to the rail, take all the clips off, undo the power supply to the injectors, and undo the fuel pipes. Fuel pipes are a little bit fiddly. It's all a little bit fiddly, so you need to be a bit of a contortionist to get in there, get everything off. Just undo a few other little clips that are around to release some pressure on the pipes, and then the rail comes out just like this. And there is a separate pipe at the end, which you can leave on, and then do the injectors in situ onto the rail if you wanted to, or you could take that off, put it on the bench, whatever suits. All you've got to do then is the same. Once you've got the injectors in, do the same in the reverse order. Then navigate back into position. Like so. When it lines up, just gently press them all down carefully that you don't move any of the seals on the injectors, and there she goes. You can put a little bit of grease around them seals if you wanted to. Now that's in position, all we do, put the bolts back in, tighten them up. At this moment, just when the light decides to start playing up on us, so get the injector plugs, put them until they click. Then you get your fuel. Put your fuel back on until that clicks, like so. Then press the yellow tab back in. The fuel go. So we've got to go under here, back into this clip, so into there, and then she goes. Right, so while we're here, we're putting a new dog bear mount on because that weren't very good, and it's only going to get worse with the power that we're increasing on it. We've put the downpipe on, that's all on, bolted nice. Put the lambda sensor back in. Up the top, we did have a little modification we had to do in the front panel because the turbo was catching on it, so we just had to sort of like handcraft is the word, the front panel. It's not a bad job actually, it's quite tidy for an angle grinder and me, but yeah, so we've done that. I've adjusted the front suspension up a little bit because it was too low. It was the floor, it was literally the bumper was catching on the floor while I was driving. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to fit this mount on now, bring it back down, and then all the rest of the work's at the top, I think. Right, so next thing we done, intercooler on. Look, yeah, proper. Look at that now. Proper rad pack, innit? That is beef now. The amount of air that's going to get in there, different to the other two little baby ones on the corners, is going to be immense. So we're going to bolt this on now, pipe it all up, and then we're going to line up the front panel so that everything lines up. As you can see here now, boost pipes are going on. Pretty tight, but they're going. There's your main one there. That's got a special shape on that to get round this front beam. And then the other one don't look long enough. But yeah, all that's connected up now. There is a bracket on the front of that down pipe. I don't know what that's for.
Heat shield.
Oh yeah, putting your heat shield back on. Do we need that? Are we going to melt the fan?
Nah.
Huh?
We don't need it.
Bet we bloody melt the fan now, you watch. So yeah, nearly there, it's coming together. Right, so we've got a nice set of MGKs to go in. They're not the expensive ones, but apparently they're good for power. Don't give you any extra power, but they're okay. Right, core packs. We're going to swap the core packs out. These are Alfa Romeo. Fingers crossed they're going to fit. I think they're going to fit. I've matched them up and they look the same, but they're meant to increase horsepower by between 12 and 20 horsepower by just swapping the cores out of Alfa Romeo. If you want to know exactly what Alfa Romeo it is, you can hit me up in the comments and I'll divulge the information with you. So yeah, we're going to swap them out now. Waiting for 2 sensors today. Should be here within the next hour. As soon as that's done, we're going to go up to the local mappers by us and get it mapped up, and fingers crossed she's going to be quick. Right, you're not going to get your breath out of this, right? I bought an air intake kit for a go-kart off Timo. Look.
It's not in
well,
there.
it's not in there now, but yeah. It was only a few quid on Timo. Right, and we're waiting on yeah, look, that's literally it, air filter. And we're waiting on the air intake to come. Well, Martin's managed to manufacture the intake out of the Temu kit and make it work in there. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, why would you change that? I love it. Eh? It's got the red and blue on, same as the rest of the car. Intake pipes are blue. That matches that blue. The red matches the springs and the car. I'm excited. Wonder what it sounds like. Should we start it up? Let's do a cold start. So the boost sensor is located on the boost pipe underneath the battery tray down there, and then the map sensor is located on the back of the fuel rail, like so. So pretty straightforward to do with the battery tray out. It's just a case that you've got to get it all out, unclip the ECU and everything else, but it's not something that we have to do, that we don't do anyway on most jobs. To be fair, most jobs are battery tray out, aren't they, on these, or bumper off. Right, ghost mapping's on the way. Let's see what we can produce. So it's the next day. Stu from Ghost Performance came yesterday evening. We was here till later on, gone 6 o'clock. So I didn't do any more filming yesterday, but we test drove it. He's put his map on it. It is spot on. I'm not joking. The smile on my face, right? I've just took it out this morning again. We have developed an oil leak on the oil return pipe, so I'm going to get that. That's dripping down onto the exhaust and it's just sending bellows of smoke into the car. So this is going back on the ramp again today. You're always going to have these little niggles when you're putting stuff together. We're still waiting on the air intake and we're still waiting on the back box. We've got the Sportex back box and then the badass intake. When that's all on, and we've also got the on the boost valve, we've got a filter to go on there as well. But when everything's done there, she is going to be absolutely beautiful. Stu said I can take it back and do some little fine tuning on the fuel, etc., and he'll test out what the injectors are throwing in, if they're over fueling still or not. I don't think they are. Personally, I think it's set up quite nice. I'm quite happy with it, but when you get into it a few days, like you start finding little niggles that you want to adjust, and so I need to use it a bit more, but can't use it too much yet because of the oil leak. It's not a bad oil leak, but it's it needs doing. So yeah, that's what we've got in store for today. The downpipe's got to come off from the turbo, pull that out of the way. Then we've got to undo this bracket here, get that out of the way. Maybe try and take this one off here, move the exhaust over. Then we've got to get in with the drill then and tap it and put some proper bolts in. Yeah, not happy. Another day off the road. This is what happens when you got performance cars. Right, so the intake's arrived. Not sure how good it is yet and what it sounds like, but it literally sits onto the old intake pipe, bit of chrome section, onto silicone hose, onto a box with a cone filter, then it comes across here and then somehow comes out of there, and it will be breathing cold air from on top of the bonnet, because what you don't want is the filter inside just chucking warm air through, because it's not going to help anything at all. Right, so we've just had delivery of the back box delete from Toyo Sports. What we're going to do is get that up on the ramp when Curly finally gets the leg down. I think that's down as far as it goes as well, you know now.
Oh, it does, yeah. Go, carry on videoing me, yeah, and I'll make you lick the floor.
Right, so has it bent that back? Oh, I think we're all right.
That's what.
We'll get away with that, won't we?
Yeah, we do survive.
We just need to spin it sideways, I think, to stop this bit, because that bit is all that it took there, just that little bit, just to rip it off. The new stainless back box delete with the 4-inch pipe, 4-inch tailpipe. It's 257mm to.
It's not going to be 2 exhausts anymore. It's just going to be one.
It's just going to be one.
Fine.
No, it came with expanding foam in there.
Oh, that's nice.
For packaging reasons. Must have cost me a fortune in it, but cans of expanding foam. They didn't tell me that when I ordered it.
Well, it is, yeah. Show us your strength and just rip it.
Did you put that on my desk, right? Yeah.
So this is what we've done before. This is how we've been running it, like that. Because we did try and take the baffles out, but we'd realised they'd already gone, and looked over the back of the car, and it was all at the back of the car. So yeah, this is all coming off now. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
It just ain't got the clearance. Push up, are you pushing off? Or pulling down?
Nah, mate, I'm pulling down.
I'm pulling down, he's pushing up.
Oh, this should have been a video.
It is.
Is it?
Back box delete goes into a bit of standard, then it goes into our 14-inch central resonator, and then up onto the sports cat. And that's it. We're just waiting for wheels, which is going to be the end of the week, but we are pretty much complete now, aren't we, Mart?
We're a bit more closer.
I think that is the final part on that system there. Apart from that, just waiting for wheels. I think that's it. Now, I did have these. Let me know in the comments whether Martin says no, but I'm thinking they look kind of cool, like.
Yeah. Alright.
Martin don't like them. He said it's he's called it something, but
Silly Martin.
I don't know. The main thing I've got to do now is get it down, make sure the exhaust's not blowing, and see what it sounds like. So one thing I didn't mention, or I did mention but didn't show you, centre resonator. I think that was 14 inches, 14 inches by 4 inches. Good job we never went any bigger because it still catches on the floor now when you've got 2 people in the front. Don't know how we could get around that actually. That's a bit corroded on that hanger there, but that's all right for now, it's solid enough. And then here's the rear, don't even know what we're going to call it, rear back box delete pipe, which is 2.5 inch or something, 3 inch, 4 inch, what's it called, what they're called, tips. 4 inch tips, and I think it's 2.5 inch pipe roughly, but it does go narrow there. That's 57mm down there, but then it goes down to like 2.2 something, I don't know, but yeah, looks nice and shiny. It's a shame about the other rusty bit of pipe now. That's obviously got to get changed at some point soon. Martin's laughing again in the background. It's just never stops, does it? Never stops. There's all the suspension set up, all the coilovers and the new rear shockers. It's had new bottom arms on. We've had quite a lot going on this one here, to be fair. It's got all your intercooler hoses. They're special shape to get through that gap there for your front mounted intercooler. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's all coming together. The last thing, last but not least, we've got 4 Continental tyres to go on these beautiful gloss black powder coated 17-inch alloys. So let's get them on. Right, let's get these wheels off and get the new ones on. Right, so it's going to go from this to this. Oh, I'm like a kid in the street shop, man. Watch this. What are you doing?
I want to get a tiki-taka.
A tiki-taka?
Go on then, give it a...
Get some welly. Get some clout. Come on here. Oh, you hear that at the back? Huh? Oh, yes.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, gone.